thank you for joining on this fine Tuesday evening, on this fine Thursday evening, on March 9th, 23. Wow, that's a little embarrassing there. Just mixed up the days. Okay, so anyway, major snowstorm is expected. Major coastal storm is expected. However, even though it looks like we're going to get a lot of snow, let's look at the surface temperatures. So, okay. Where I go, there's people making loud announcements. So yeah. Now this, oh my God. Sorry. There we go. Okay, I found a quiet spot. All right, so here we are looking at the NAM. Let's look at the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, which is showing the Mid-Atlantic area up to Boston. Here's Boston here. Here's New York City. Looking at surface temperature. It's cold right now. Here's a little bit of a ridge here, but before the ridge can build in and surface temperatures 850 or 5,000 feet go above freezing, or the 32 degree line, or the 850 height freezing level, before that can happen, cold air starts filtering in and a coastal storm forms. However, the orientation of the storm, you see this axial trough right here. Let me just take a screenshot. Okay. So here's the axial trough right about here. There's going to be a major line of snow along this whole axial trough here. You see how the winds are shifting like this? There's going to be a lot of precipitation in this area, especially in the beginning part of the storm, and then as the axial trough passes over. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, the precipitation is coming in, and then as the axis of the trough shifts, you can see right here the axis of the trough. That's your trough axis, or like when I say trough, I don't mean like a upper level trough, but a surface trough. This is your surface trough. Your winds are going to be getting a lot of convergence in this area here, and that can allow. Keep in mind that's hour 36. Let's go to hour 36, right? Then, look at the 32 degree line here. All this moisture coming into cold air. Your height levels are pretty low. You know, that's your 5370 line right here, or 5340. My bad. You're going to be getting a lot of dynamic and evaporational cooling. Dynamic cooling will be more here, but you'll be getting some pretty good amount of evaporational cooling. Just after hour 36. Boom, right around here. You know, 2,000 feet, you can be right around freezing surface, mid to upper 30s, according to the NAM. Mid to upper 30s. So, based on what I'm seeing here, it's going to be rain. But then, this is when your snow is going to start coming in. So between hour 39, 42, that's when you're going to have your transition over to snow. So look at that. So it's going to be rain, even though it looks like you're on the cold side, or your thickness line supports snow. You're kind of going to be getting a warm air coming in between the surface and 850 millibars. So there's going to be a bit of a warm tongue. So you're going to be getting rain based on surface temperatures. And then we'll be ending at some snow. That's what the operational is saying. But we have to look at the more dynamic models, such as the NAM 3KM or the HRRR, which is more accurate usually. So I would say first look at the 18Z wrap model. So let's look at Mid-Atlantic again. Around hour 36. Consistently in the mid-30s. And then going down to around 33. So marginally warm enough for snow. Marginally cold enough. 33 degrees. You know, let's look at 6-hour precip accumulation. So right around hour 40. So this is about when the heaviest of the precip comes in. This is when you might be getting some of your heaviest precip rates right around hour 40, between hour 38 and 42. And right temperatures being around 30, just a little bit above freezing.
Did you just board?
No.
No?
I boarded at Syracuse.
Okay.
Sorry. So right here, surface temperatures just a little bit above freezing, but keep in mind you're having a north-northeast wind, plus dynamic and evaporational cooling. Might be in the low 30s, we might actually be around 32, because this happened before in 2012, November 7th. Big snowstorm hit New York City, completely unforecasted, but of course, this is not the same beast as that storm. Similar, but not exactly the same. My expectation with this event is a couple inches of snow. I'm not expecting a big snow event. That is definitely overblown. It could happen, but the Kuchera method is more accurate with that because it calculates surface, your elevated temperatures. A couple inches of snow. Nothing significant. And when you look at total precip accumulation, yeah, we're moving now. Okay. It's going to start off with some rain, maybe a little bit of snow, and then end as a mixture. I mean, this is going to be nighttime, or like late afternoon on Friday, tomorrow. Yeah, I'm heading back to my seat. So, that's only the first storm we're looking at. Not a big deal. It's going to be basically a non-event. A couple inches of snow for New York City. Most of your snow will be on the suburbs north and west of the city, where 6 to 12 could fall. Higher elevations, mainly New Jersey. Alright. So we just departed on time. Alright. So, here we go. So, see, there's going to be a convergence right here. Southeast wind coming in, warm air, and then right at the surface, just a northeast wind. But keep in mind, you'll be getting warm air aloft. So let's look at about 925. Right? Boom. We'll be too close to the center of circulation. So this means that there's going to be some warm air coming in aloft. See, so you'll be getting surface temperatures, warm surface temps, but then pretty quickly cooling off. So it looks like about 41 degrees of surface temps. Okay, still live, good. To see for which location this is, I'm just going to try to... Alrighty. Yeah, so we're on time. Okay, that's Long Island. So let's go 85. That's good enough for me. Okay. Ah, so now you're going to be in the 30s. So that. Okay, so that is kind of interesting. But then look. But when does the heaviest precip come in? Your heaviest precip is going to come in just as the low starts wrapping itself up. See, it seems like you're going to be on the cold side of things. But keep in mind of that warm tongue, warm air right off the oceans. Ocean temperatures are still very warm, much warmer than normal. See, so at the 850 level, you're going to be below freezing, down to around 925. But at surface, you're going to pretty swiftly warm up. Right down here, you can see about simulation for this event. You know, your QPF, about 1/8 of an inch. Snowfall should be about, I would say, 1 to 2 inches. For New York City, about 6 to 12 for the suburbs north and west of the city. Yeah, see how it's inconsistent? ARRR is not very good with snowfall. But now let's look at the GFS. The GFS is kind of showing a similar problem. So let's look at 850. About hour 36 to 42. But then this event has the potential to generate a very potential big snowstorm, because the Euro is already showing a major snowstorm for inland portions of the Mid-Atlantic from Pennsylvania to New York City. But the GFS and the Euro are just disagreeing. But keep in mind, this is an 18Z roam. So based on what I'm seeing here, a pretty significant storm might occur in the eastern New England area, western New England and southeast New York. So I'm expecting a major storm here from suburbs west of Boston down to eastern Connecticut